All right, and we should be live. Welcome everyone to another edition of Market Pulse, where we mostly focus on the traditional markets, but of course we will also review Bitcoin. Waiting for your live chat to pop up on my end, and we will go ahead and get the party rolling. Got about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, because then I have to get ready for market open. Not really planning to trade today, guys. I'm not sure which direction the market's gonna go. I'm gonna give this a good half a day to see if the market decides to choose a proper direction. Let me pull out your live chat. This process usually takes a minute, and then we go from there. In the meantime, I will just open the chart. Oh, actually, nope, there it is. Waiting for one more thing. Likes to take its time. Still using Zoom. It's been working the last couple of streams. Haven't really decided on what to do next. Have been getting very frustrated with Zoom. Close that. Oh, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and now we're good to go. All right, let's go to screen share. All right, I will begin with the S&P 500. And as you can see, this was last night. We did a video here last night, and we were right here, which normally does not look very good. But we ended up consolidating into a parallel channel, or as parallel as you can get, I guess. You know, I changed my mind. What we had was, I'm gonna get rid of this. All right, come on, go away. What we actually had was more of a very lengthy symmetric triangle that eventually broke. We could also do that, like that. And it eventually broke, and it broke to the upside. Okay, something like this. So, and that's kind of interesting. And now we're about to have a flat open. Remember, the S&P closed somewhere over here. This was we closed right at this blue line, and we're almost at the blue line. So it looks like the S&P is going to close flat after, at the very opening at 6 p.m. last night in the futures market, we went up and then immediately crashed down. So I find that very interesting. A flat open doesn't do anything for me. And looking at the bigger picture, we bounced up a lot. And it looks like we're about to have a flat open. So we are very close to the prior swing high. And yes, it's possible for us to go higher because we are above the 62% Fibonacci line. Well, that's actually debatable because this could be here, in which case we are nowhere near the 62% Fibonacci line, and we still have room to go. So it's possible the S&P is going to go higher before an eventual pullback. I'm not going to guess a direction. I have trades on both sides of the market right now. I have trades that will do better if we go down. I have trades that will do better if we go up. Which way would I want it to go? Probably I would rather have it go up first so I can exit a lot of my trades and then have it pull back and hold on to the short side of the market. I don't mind some of those trades on the short side to lose a little more money. Why? Because I'm more nervous about my trades to the long side. Even though those trades to the long side were going out for the long term, I really don't mind. Like, for example, if we go over to the stock market here, and the VIX is what I'm really going to be looking at today. Just want to pull up the chart of the VIX. I really should have, the VIX really should be its own chart. But this is the weekly VIX, but we're going to look at the daily VIX. And you can, oh, VIX is already up. Nice. VIX is already out there. So there it is. There is the 9 on the VIX, and you can see already that we're ticking up a little bit. But the market hasn't started open yet. It didn't open yet, so anything can still happen. But I am bullish on the VIX here So even if the market rises for a little bit, I think the VIX will still rise and then the market will drop. So that's what I'm looking at on that side. As far as stocks are concerned, if we continue to go higher, I will probably, and people have already asked. So if let's start with Apache. This is one of the stocks I have. All right, is it gonna go to Apache? There it is. So this is one of my long positions. I have the long position since the lows over here. I would like to exit this ideally around $10. This is the daily chart. It's only on a 5, so there could be a 9 later this week. So if the market continues to rise this week, I will probably be exiting this trade, even though I think this can go a lot higher and close the gap. I don't want to give up these profits. I certainly will not let this trade go into the red for me. I will be taking profits on this trade before it goes back down to below, let's say 580, right? Like I'm going to use this moving average as a guide. No, by getting in right here, I have plenty of wiggle room now. I will not let this go below this moving average. Ideally, I don't want to let it go below $5, below $6, I should say. But I would like to exit this around $10 on a 9. So let's see what happens next. Another one is Tilray. Again, those that ended up entering the trade, and none of this is trade recommendation. I missed the perfect trade off the 9. I didn't get in until a little bit later. I think I got in around here. Oh, no, wait, I think I did get this 9. There was another 9. No, I was still traveling on the 19th, so I couldn't have got in here. I got in first day I got back to the US. So I would have gotten in on Monday. I would have gotten in right here off this 2-3 area. And this trade is also doing well, but I'm not going to let this trade go into the red. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Okay, don't let this trade go into the red. And there's others, but I think you get the point. What else do I want to take a look at? I want to take a look at gold. How's gold doing this morning? Gold is just hanging steady over there. So I don't have a position in gold, but I have a bullish position in silver, and silver is going to have a 9 tomorrow. So I will probably be looking to get out of silver as well, even though I think gold and silver have some room to move to the upside. And finally, let's go over to Bitcoin. And just as I do, hey guys, if you want to support this channel, please check out the affiliate page. Anytime you want to sign up for an exchange or need a debit card or gonna pay TradingView or VPN services, please check out that page. Embly Card will have these designs on their website very, very soon. Financial Summit coming to Bali first week of November, and Understanding Bitcoin coming to Malta first week of October. We're going to take a look at the shorter time frame first. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. Oh, the 4-hour chart was looking good. Very good this morning. We went back. This channel is still, also it's a 1-hour chart. It is my 4-hour chart, but I left it as a 1-hour last night. So this is interesting. So this channel perfectly rejected the price off the hourly close. And this is not a good thing because now we're consolidating near the bottom again. So the hourly chart is looking neutral, but now let's look at the 4-hour chart, which is what this was supposed to be. And this is not looking good. I wonder if the S&P is starting to tick down as well. It's not. But the S&P is coming up on a 9 on the futures. Not that that really matters that much in the pre-market. We are exactly at 9 a.m. here. I'm not going to be with you at market open. I'm going to be watching my portfolio. But they are still pretty correlated. I don't expect this correlation to break. I just expect Bitcoin not to go to new lows, while it's more likely for the S&P to go to new lows. It also depends how they both are moving into those areas. So here's the 4-hour chart. I would be leaning bearish here, but anything can happen at market open. So I would not have any trades on right now on Bitcoin. here's that red 4. If this candle can rally above this red line, I would still be bullish going into the rest of the week. But if we can't, I have to flip to be a bear for the short time, even though I still think this area of 6,000 to 6,100 is going to hold. But I wouldn't say I would turn bear. I would say I would, expect a bigger pullback. This pullback on the daily can certainly go down for the next 5 days. I would love to pick this up on a 9. Let's just say I'm not rushing into GBTC today. I would rather wait for a bigger pullback. I don't mind a bigger pullback at all. I would love to enter that position. I think I closed I just don't care about the CME futures, guys. I don't think they're all that relevant. I could be wrong. Until the CME futures start trading over the weekend, I don't find them all that relevant. And I don't really care about those gaps. I don't. I don't know where I have it. Is it BTC1? Oh, wait, do I have 2 of them? Which chart did I open? Do I have 2 different Bitcoin futures charts? I mean, we still have this gap that needs to close, and it will close because the gap is to the downside. Yeah, we have a gap here to the upside. I mean, all these gaps will close because Bitcoin, I expect Bitcoin to go higher. Back to the daily chart. To me, today's candle is very, very important. It's very important when we close. If we close here or lower, I would continue to be cautious the rest of the week. If we close above the red line and next candle becomes a price flip to a green 1, I would anticipate we finally break this moving average. But for now, this moving average once again played its role and slowed down the price. The weekly chart is on a green 2, but it's nowhere near the top of green 1. So ideally, we wait another week or so, and we get a green 3 above a green 2, giving us a nice bullish trade. But what even better if we end up flipping to a red 1 next candle, which should be easy. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Next candle is not going to be easy. The candle after is going to be easy because it just has to be below the 6th candle. And we flip to a red 1, then we flip to a green 1, and then we very orderly break out to the upside. All right. I don't really have much else to add other than keep in mind the big picture. This is my big picture. And I always expected us to stay between 10,000 and, well, according to this picture right now, 5,500, but soon to be 6,000. I expected us to stay in this zone for the rest of the year, frustrating both the bulls and the bears. All right. Looking at your live chat. I would not buy AMC because we don't know when the country's going to open up and no one's filming movies. So if no one is filming movies, that means new movies are going to come out way longer because it takes a while to shoot a movie. So I would not, personally, I would not be in a rush to go into AMC. Oh, no, I don't want to look at it here. I want to... So I would not be in a rush to get into AMC. I think AMC is going to make new lows, which would be interesting considering it's already at $2.60. Somebody could buy them out. Disney is another interesting one because Disney, the theme parks are shut down as well. And Disney isn't filming either, but seems to be doing okay. Disney held up well. So I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. Oil. I want to look at oil. Sure, that's important. Look, oil's going down on the back of the OPEC deal. This is very interesting to me. I may still be able to catch my oil trade below 18 bucks because I am very interested in the weekly chart. I would love to see a red 6 here, which needs to just have a few ticks lower. At the bottom of this candle, there was a red 6. So we can certainly get a red 9 to the downside. The ticker for the S&P futures is this one. The real ticker for the S&P futures is ES1 explanation point, but it's not real-time data. This ticker, SPX 500 USD, is the real-time futures data. Carnival, Disney has a streaming service now. Yes, I'm aware, but they're still not filming anything, and their theme parks are closed. So they have some revenue coming in, but not the kind of revenue they had before. Also, Disney completely ruined the Star Wars series, so I'm not exactly, I don't exactly want to give them money for that. That's lots of childhood trauma right there from people my age. So what was I going to say? Groupon. Oh, God, they must be crushed right now. Oh, boy. Let me see. Wow. I know Groupon well because I do own a business. And Groupon, I don't want to use a word that will ban. Groupon is such a necessary evil that you can't like you can't do anything but hate the company, but you also have to respect them. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh wow. Interesting. And a weekly 9. Ooh. Groupon's going on my list, guys. Trust me, I've dealt with Groupon as a merchant, not as a consumer. I've never used Groupon as a consumer, but I've used Groupon as a merchant, and it's painful from our side. You guys get good deals. Oh boy. I'm gonna hold off on the cruise lines. I'm waiting for my pullback. There's not that far Groupon can pull back. There's not that much far AMC can pull back. But these cruise lines at $13 can certainly pull back further. Someone says Groupon is terrible. I worked for them. Yeah, I'm sure they are. So here's how Groupon works, right? Let's say you're charging $100 for a service, right? Groupon says, let us sell a bulk discount on your $100 service for $60, and we will bring in a bunch of sales. But then out of that $60, Groupon takes half. So now I'm offering you come into my place. I'm offering you a $100 service that I only make $30 on. So most of the time when you use Groupon to go to a place, they're losing money on you. So this $100 service that I'm selling probably costs $50 to $60 for me to profit because I still have to pay my employees. Meanwhile, through Groupon, I'm selling it to you at half price of what it actually costs me to give it to you. So this is why there are very strict rules that you can't use like Groupon more than once at the same place, because the place, the merchant loses money whenever you use Groupon. So they're betting on the fact that you will come back and use repeat business. But then there are professional Groupon shoppers where you don't care about the business. You're like, well, I'm just going to use Groupon for this place, and then I'm going to use Groupon for that place. So it's like Groupon is almost like a necessary evil. I don't usually do Q&A. BBW, what's BBW? Build a bear workshop. What the hell is that? Well, Beautiful 9 right here. I have never heard of this company. What kind of volume are they getting? I don't have volume numbers here. Oh, look at that Friday close. On the weekly chart, look at that beautiful 913. Interesting. I have no idea what this is. Probably something somebody told me about when I was a bear on Bitcoin for 2 years. Would have been a lot funnier. What a beautiful Friday close. And right, like the daily 9 within a weekly 9. Oh, man. I don't know if I would be jumping in on this Monday morning. No, you can't profit from Groupon. You are running one hell of a business if you can profit with Groupon. It's like I said, I have a physical business. I just don't want to say what it is because people are going to make fun. A few people know what it is. I've talked about it, years ago. I still have it, but I think it failed. I don't think it's going to open back up after the shutdown. So I know really well how bad the shutdown is, and because my physical business, I doubt it will open. It might open. I doubt it will. Someone else is running it, but I doubt it would open. I'd be surprised if it does. I think it's going to fail. Tone, when is the next? Is the bottom in video with the group again? Ooh. I gotta find some bears. Who's gonna be the bear on this video, right? Like Willie's a bull, and I've spoken to David. He's a bull. I'm not sure if Murad's gonna join the video. Ugly Old Goat's a bull. Tyler's not with us. I guess Socrates is a bear, a little bit. Maybe Joe Saz. Yeah, maybe I'll put one of those together. Do you still think the bottom line of your triangle will hold? Probably not, because the triangle is almost at a point. So do I mean, it already didn't hold. Like here's the no, like look, the best expectation for how the market will close today is the current price, right? So the probability is highest that we will close at 66.96. And if I wait 5 more seconds, the probability is highest that we closed at 66.96.5. So no, I do not expect the bottom of the triangle to hold because we are already below the triangle. I always go with the predominant trend. There's very rare times where I try to take a directional trade, and that time needs to be a rejection at a moving average on a 9, or let's say a reversal candle on a 9. So most of the time I go with the predominant trend. And right now, looking at the daily chart, the predominant trend is to the downside. I don't know what D05 is. So this is another interesting stock. I just want to keep an eye on it. BBW. But I'm also curious if it's what kind of volume it gets. Does it have options? I don't have volume numbers here on my volume, so I don't know if it's what the average traded volume is. Maybe I could add what's this color based on previous close? What does that do? Oh, I like that. Actually, no, wait. No, I don't. I don't like that. No, because I want this to be a green volume bar, not a red volume bar. I like this better, but I can. I should come up with my own volume indicator. Style. Where do I get? I don't know how to put a scale. I would love to see how many. I would love to see how many shares this thing traded. Oh, I guess I have to turn on. I gotta turn that on, but then it'll give me all these numbers. So I don't want to do that. All right, guys. I think it's time to start my trading day. Oh, no, wait. I was going to look at that one other ticker. What was it? D05 or something? Wait, what was that ticker? I can't find it now. APA has earnings end of April. How would that affect your trade? I would be out of that trade before earnings, guys. I'm sorry. I don't like to hold directional trades through earnings. Or I would hedge it with calls and puts. I don't see that ticker anymore. So I'll look at MDLZ and then we call it a day. MDLZ. Again, I have no idea what this is. No comment. The move already took place. It already went from $40 all the way to 52, and it's stuck at a moving average. So it tops on a 9 beautifully, and bottoms not great, not a good bottom. Had a 9 here, didn't get you a 9 there, and I have no opinion. Weekly 1, monthly red 2, weekly green 1, no opinion. All right, that's it, guys. I'm gonna end up calling it a day. You can support with the affiliate programs. Can't wait for Emily to get these designs up on a new website. Financial Summit, Bali, first week of November. Understanding Bitcoin, Malta, first week of October. What is this? Oh, if you're not getting notifications from YouTube, you can try Twitter and get notifications there because I tweet out the links to all the videos. Keep in mind, the oil deal has been struck. There was a great comment to yesterday's video. So I talked about the election of 1932 last night and how people got scared with Roosevelt beating Hoover in that election and had to run on the bank withdrawing all their gold because Roosevelt told them he's not going to touch the gold standard. And the first thing he did after he became president was eliminate the gold standard under a very stiff penalty. But someone in the comments to my video explained Hoover's bad actions all throughout 1929 up to 1932 before he raised taxes and how much money he spent and all the stuff that he did. So that was a very good comment. So check out that comment in the YouTube video. All right, I don't really want to pull it up because I got to start my trading day. Whoever wrote that, thank you. That was very productive. I'm gonna actually, maybe I will. I'm just gonna do it real quick. Because look, guys, I want the comments to be productive. I will be wrong, and well, in this case, I wasn't really wrong. I just didn't have the details of Hoover's 1929 up until, wow, this really loads forever. And my internet's not bad. So if we look at yesterday's video, oh, please subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 100,000 followers. It's taking forever to get there. Be nice to have a little plaque on the wall for 100,000 subs. So here's yesterday's video. I'm going to show you that comment because it was good. So here's yesterday's video. Let's get the comments. Like a lot of these are, I love to see productive comments, like comments that actually help. All right, I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Right. So this was a very good comment. Thank you, SSM59. Accurate history matters, guys. So Japan invades China, 1933. Germany invades Poland, 39. That's right. Now it's all coming back to me, my history of World War I. Pearl Harbor was in 1941, and the U.S. entered soon after that. And talks about how much spending Hoover did, including the Hoover Dam. It's very good comment. Thank you. I've actually met Robert Murphy, Bitcoin fan as well. But yes, so productive comments like this are really useful. I do read them, but most of the comments are just junk, and a lot of comments I delete because they're scams. So here's another interesting comment. The danger of being in Bitcoin is not that it will go to zero, but that you're going to get hacked and lose 100% of your investment. Anyone with 85% of their net worth in anything that can be lost to malware should be concerned. That is actually true. I am assuming that you know how to protect your Bitcoin, which is still a very, very big challenge. Okay. Even a Trezor is not that safe, because if someone actually steals your Trezor, there's still ways they can get the coins out. So you still have to be careful even with the Trezor. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. Thank you all for watching. I got to get my trading day up and running, and I will see you all on the next one, guys. Good luck trading today. I'm probably not going to enter any new trades today. I'm just going to watch my current trades and see if I have an idea of what the market is going to do going into the rest of the week. Today is just more a watch day. I'm going to maybe start putting together my workshops to do another options workshop soon. All right. Bye, guys.